What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lord Solar Prime, and I'm back with more Master Duel content. As you can see, I'm playing off my phone, so if I look down, pay me no mind. Thanks for the support in my last couple videos. Everybody want to see my deck list, giving me the thumbs up is much appreciated. So I only got a couple things I really truly need to explain out of this deck list, but we'll cover those cards when I get to it. Don't want to keep you guys here for too long. Let's get it. So as you can see, here's my deck list. It looks very similar to what I would play in real life, and I wanted to keep my deck that way. We have 43 cards in the main, 15 cards in the extra deck. So normally I wouldn't go 43, I would keep it 42, but here on Master Duel, we have to accommodate for certain other cards being played in the meta. So the deck list starts off with 1 Despot, 2 Renard, which I'm very new to playing 2 of, and honestly, I like it. So I think in my next couple deck profiles, I'm going to continue to play Renard in real life events at 2. So Astolfo, I know a lot of people do not play this card, but I really do like this card for when you go first and you fear that your board is going to get broken within the next 2 or 3 turns. This is a great follow-up, as you guys can see on those replays. So 1 Astolfo, 2 Firefant Ladies, 1 Plague Spreader, triple Max C. It's kind of a given. You kind of have to play this in Master Duel to help keep the tempo when you're going second. 1 Gimba, 1 Aqua Dolphin, triple Ash is necessary because when you're trying to go off and your opponent's going to be dropping Max Cs and things like that, you want to be able to have something to stop Max C. So that's the only reason I play it here on in this deck list, is to stop Max C when I'm going off. So that's that. 1 Armageddon Knight, 1 Coatwing, triple Connector, 1 Ogier, triple Olivier, triple Red Layer, and double Gear Freak. Like I said, it's pretty similar from my in real life deck profile, but it works honestly, so I had no reason to change any of these cards. Moving on to the spells and the 3 chart cards that we play. We play 1 Rhoda, double Heritage of the Chalice, which I told you guys in my last deck profile that I will be testing this card at 2. I'm liking it at 2, honestly. Moving on to the most important part of the spells, it's going to be my choice of the equip cards that I played. So as you guys can see, I'm playing Metal Silver Armor instead of, what's the card everybody's playing? Smoke Grenade of the Thief. You really have to set your deck up to set off on Smoke Grenade, and in this build my deck is not set up to accommodate the pop at the end phase to rip a card out of my opponent's hand. So I want to keep this deck as close as I could to my in real life deck, which we can't play Smoke Grenade here in the TCG, so I wanted to keep it as close to that build as possible. Metal Silver Armor, I really love this card a lot in this particular deck because it shuts off a lot of other decks that likes to do targeting effects, and I want to keep that consistent in playing Master Duel. So that's why I play Metal Silver Armor over Smoke Grenade. For one, you got to set your deck up for it, and secondly, I want to keep this as close to IRL for me. 1 DDR and triple Living Fossil. The reason I'm playing triple Living Fossil on Master Duel is because when you're going second or first, you need help extending out as much as you can. And seeing as the Master Duel takes precedent over 1 duels, you know, you don't have a game 2, game 3. I wanted to be able to have the equips in my deck, whether I went first or second, to support whatever path I decide, whatever combo path I decided to go down. So that's why I'm playing triple Living Fossil. Well, I wouldn't play it in real life, but I do need it here on Master Duel. Triple Durandal, and lastly, we have 3 trap cards, which is 3 evenly matches. Like I said before, Master Duel doesn't support game 2 and game 3s, so you have to play cards in your main deck to help when you're going second, even though we don't really control it. So, and I chose evenly matched because it has a great matchup against Eldritch and breaking boards and things like that. So that's why I really want to play evenly matched. I didn't want to play cards like Cosmic Cyclone or MST or things like that when I know, you know, I'm gonna get more bang for my buck by playing evenly matched. So I just chose to play that. Moving on to the extra deck, as you can see, it looks pretty similar to what I would play in IRL, but it's only 1 card missing, and that's Omega. And I chose to cut Omega from my deck list because there is no Divine Sword Phoenix Blade in Master Duel, and I would usually use Phoenix Blade to help rip cards from my opponent's hand with Omega, but you can't do the loop or anything on Master Duel. So that's why I chose to cut them all together, because he was pretty useless, and I went for one more negate. That's why I'm playing 2 Herald of the Arclight in this particular build. So for the extra deck, we have 1 Balmug, 2 Herald of the Arclight, 1 Lancelin. Of course, you guys know I love Lancelin. 1 Roland, 1 Power Tool, 1 Shooting Riser, 1 Borlo Savage, 1 Charles. And that does it for the synchros. Moving on to the links, we have 2 Isodes, we have 1 Fibrax, and 1 Nightmare Unicorn. With the reintroduction of Armageddon Knight and Plague Spreader back to my deck, playing Unicorn was a must, because going second, it actually helps break boards before you combo off. And I think it's displayed in one of my replays where I actually went, you know, down the whole Unicorn, bait my opponent out, popping back row and things like that, and then I decided to combo off. So if you haven't seen that, go back to the replays. I'm not sure which one is in, but take a look at that. The last couple cards is Auroradon and Access Cold Talker. So here's the deck list that I play on Master Duel. Feel free to screenshot. I'm gonna just go scroll up and down slowly, that way you guys can see it. But I'm having a lot of success in plat rank with this deck list, and it's working out pretty well for me. There's a few things I do want to test out, but I haven't got around to testing because I've been so busy over the weekend and things like that. But here's my deck list. I appreciate all the support you guys gave me in my last couple videos, and I'll be sure to get more Infernoble replays out to you. So this has been your boy Loyal Soul Prime, and I'm out, guys. Peace.